In this video, we're going to be checking out a GoPro action camera alternative that still delivers high quality footage, but won't break the bank. So stay tuned. What's up, guys? This is Jeff at Jefe Reviews.
My name is Jeff. Hey, Jefe, man.
And this week, we're going to be checking out the Yi Lite Action Camera. It's packed with tons of great features at a very, very low price. Now, I picked up this camera on Amazon.com for $82.99 back when it was on sale. Right now, it's going for its current retail price of $99.99, which is still a great deal considering all the premium features you get at this price. As usual, I'll be leaving links right down below so you guys can check it out for yourself and maybe pick one up. Now, before we go any further, I just want to give a big shout out and congratulations to JD from JD Tech TV for reaching 10,000 subscribers.
Now the speaker has really well-rounded sound, which is always difficult to express on video since it always sounds better in person, but let's go ahead and try it anyway. All right. I'm sorry for that. All right, moving on.
That is freaking awesome, man. I've been a subscriber of his since the beginning. I really love his videos. His stuff inspires me to improve my channel and to improve my content. So you guys definitely should check out his stuff. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description box as well, and I'll even leave one up here in the card so you guys can check out his stuff. You know, if you're into tech reviews, products, he does a lot of stuff like that, and I think you guys will really like his channel. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, guys, so here we have it, the Yi Lite Action Camera. Now, it doesn't normally come wrapped up in this clear plastic stuff, but I went ahead and removed it already because it was kind of being a pain in the butt. It's like a cellophane wrapping, but I went ahead and took that off. Let's see, Wi-Fi and BLE, then it's got EIS for electronic image stabilization, 4K at 15 frames, 2-hour battery life, 2-inch LCD, etechnology.com. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this guy out of the box here. All right, it's got a nice foam in there to protect the lens. And here's the camera itself. Let's go ahead and pull that out of there. You can see, nice compact size. Got this screen protector already put on there. It's like we got a small onboard speaker. This is your power switch as well as you know, to start and stop recording. You got your standard size mount there. So pop slide that open. So here's where you're gonna actually put the battery in itself and the MicroSD card slot right there. And on this side, crack that little door open, you've got your micro USB port for charging. So close that up there. All right, so let's see what else we got here. All right. Okay, so we've got the battery. All right. Okay, so it looks like we've got a charge and sync cable. Yeah, so it's a, let's see. Yeah, so it's a small micro USB to standard USB sync cable. Actually has Yi's branding directly on it, so that's pretty nice. Nice and thick cable too, so feels like very good quality. Okay, that there. What else do we have? Looks like Yi, thank you for choosing Yi. Limited warranty card. Looks like an ad for a few of their other products. And then also the micro SD card requirements for the camera. And then we have a user's manual. Well, very nice. All right. So let me go ahead and show you guys some of the test footage, let you guys be the judge for yourselves, and I'll do a couple of different formats. You know, we'll do some 1080 and then some of the 1440 and some 4K footage and let you guys see the difference. Alright, so here's a sample of the 1080 by 60 frames per second, and it's being recorded with the onboard microphone on the Yi Lite Action Camera. And here we have 1080p at 60 frames per second with the image stabilization turned on. And here's a sample of the 4K resolution at 20 frames per second on the Yi Lite Action Camera. Now here we have 4K at 20 frames per second. Image stabilization is not supported at this resolution at this time. And on this camera, it seems like 4K would be better suited to having the camera being stationary and letting things move around versus actually walking around with it and doing actual shots in 4K. Alright, so I'm back here with you guys. Now I'm recording on my trusty Galaxy S4 so that we can do a quick demo here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the Yi Action app that you use to connect to the camera. So under Google Market or Google Play, type in Yi Action. And there you see the app itself. I already downloaded it, so I could just hit open. Alright, so that's the page there. You know, there's different things here, but let's go to the main functions here. So let's go down. You don't have to scroll. You can just go to the bottom bar right here. So it shows you clips there's clips that I've downloaded already onto the phone. And then right here under the camera icon, you go ahead and choose which of the Yi devices you own so you can connect to it. Mine would be the Yi Lite Action Camera. So I go ahead and click that. So now it's searching. But right now it's not going to find anything. Being that I haven't turned the Wi-Fi connection on the camera itself. Let me show you guys how to go ahead and do that. So a little gear icon right here on the right. So you've got your camera menu, and then you want to hit the gear again. Go to connection right there. Wi-Fi. Go ahead and turn Wi-Fi on. Audible beep says it's on. Alright, so we back out. So now you see the little Wi-Fi icon next to the battery bar there. And you see here it's telling you, it didn't find anything, search timeout, so hit search again. And there's the camera itself. And I apologize for the poor audio quality. This S4 doesn't support my microphone, so I'm just recording with the onboard mic. So as you can see now, you're getting a real-time view of the action camera. So whatever it sees, you're actually seeing it on your phone, which I think is pretty neat. It's going through the network there. There's my monitor, brand new monitor that I just picked up. There's my gaming PC, so you guys can see that. So I think it's pretty neat. There's the S8 itself I'm holding in my hand. And there is the trusty S4 that I'm recording this clip with. So yeah, so it's pretty neat. And it's a powerful tool. You get different options. You can turn on the fisheye lens mode, so you can see that's kind of fisheye there. Make it straight again. You can add, the grid lines to it. This one changes so you can go, view it full screen like that on your phone. And then the gear icon up here gives you a full range of options. You get resolution, video quality, white balance, ISO, sharpness, electronic image stabilization. So you got a lot of different things that you can do here. Not only that, there's also your device settings. So you get to go in and, you can make other changes, different menus and stuff. And it even gives you, your serial number, firmware version, things like that. So pretty neat, pretty powerful tool. And not only that, so you click on that icon there. So these are the video clips that are currently on there, and you can actually go ahead and download these videos from the camera right straight to the phone, which is pretty nice, especially if you're on the go and you want to upload something to YouTube or Facebook or something like that. You know, it'll work great for that sort of thing, especially if you're a guy that's on the go. So let's say I'm going to choose, let me choose that one real quick. So you got a few different options here. You can delete, you can enhance stuff. This little down icon, that's the download original video or preview video. The download, it's 84.2 megabytes. So now it's actually downloading to my phone, which I think is pretty neat. So, and right there at the top, back out, it shows it as downloaded. Yeah. Yep. So like I said, you know, you get different options where there's time-lapse mode that you could turn on. You could turn on slow motion, loop recording, video plus photo. So, you know, different options, different settings. But yeah, so pretty powerful tool. I really like it. I think you guys will enjoy it if you pick this up, and it's compatible with, you know, Yi's other devices. You know, their 4K Plus, you know, their standard action cam, the Yi Lite, and I think it also works with their you know, their indoor security cameras and things like that. So yeah, pretty solid. Alright guys, so now for a quick review. And for this review, I'm actually using the Yi Lite camera at 1080 at 60 frames per second. And I'm also using the onboard mic for the audio. Now, I've had this camera for going on about 2 months, and I've been using it on and off since then. What I really like about it is that it's very light, very portable, and it actually has excellent battery life for what it is. They say the battery lasts around 130 minutes, so like 2 hours, 10 minutes. I think I've gotten probably right around 2 hours of use out of it. But usually whenever it gets low, you know, I can charge it up in my car, or I can charge it up with one of my battery packs, being that it uses that standard micro USB port, so that comes in handy. In this one, you can run either a 16 gig or all the way up to a 64 gig micro SD card. I'm using a 32. I think at 1080 that's good for maybe an hour and a half or so worth of footage. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. One of the other big features that I like too is the different options you get in video mode. You know, you get 720p resolution, you get 1080 at 30 or at 60. You also get 1440 at 30, and you get 4K at 20. So you get a lot of options considering the price of this camera. You know, I think MSRP on it's $99.99. When I picked it up, it was around, say, 80 bucks, and I've seen lightning deals. Even one of them, which was today even, for this exact camera, was down at 75 bucks. So sales do happen on these, and you can get it for a really good price. And you know, it's pretty flexible. You can do a lot of different things with it. There's different photo modes. You know, you can do your standard video like what I'm doing here. There's time-lapse mode if you're gonna do anything, you know, any type of video. Let's say you're doing a build vlog, or you know, just anything that requires, you know, time-lapse, whatever you might be doing, you know, washing a car, whatever the project may be, comes in handy for that. There's slow motion, you know, so if you're doing any action shots, you know, anything cool, you know, tricks, sports, things like that, you know, comes in handy for that kind of thing. And there's also loop recording. Not 100% sure what that is. I haven't messed with that yet, but that's an option that's there. And then speaking of the lens, it's using a Sony 150-degree wide-angle lens, 16 megapixels. So as you can see, the video that comes out of it is pretty solid. I really like that. I like also the fact that in the app you can change it from the standard view to fisheye. I turned that off right now, just so that we can get it looking, you know, not as hardcore fisheye lens, you know, as it can be. So, but yeah, I really have enjoyed having this camera. Comes in pretty handy for tight situations, or if maybe in one of my future videos I need to have more than one angle, it'll come in pretty handy for that stuff too. So yeah, if you're in the market for you know, one of the GoPros, you know, that are, you know, I think your GoPro Hero 6 is like 600 bucks, and some of the 5s are still pushing 400 or even like 350 at best. You know, this is a good option for that if you want something that's not as hardcore. You know, it has a lot of the options, but not everything, you know, but we're talking 100 bucks, you know. And Yi, as far as electronics go, a lot of people don't know the name Yi, but in China they're made by Xiaomi, and that's one of the largest Chinese electronics manufacturers out there, and they make some really solid stuff. This is the light version of this camera. There's a 4K Plus and the standard Yi Action Cam. Those two, I think, right around either 150 or 250 bucks for those cameras. And even those, at that price, you're talking half of what you're going to pay for a GoPro. So, and they're packed with tons of features, so I highly recommend all of them. The Lite, you know, the 4K Plus, and all of those are great cameras. They have great sensors. You can go on YouTube and find different, you know, video samples so you can check them out for yourself. So it's nice. It's a nice alternative to have. You know, if you're not hell-bent on getting that GoPro name, this is a great alternative. The video looks really good. You know, as you've seen before in the samples I provided, you know, the video is solid. So yeah, I highly recommend this camera. And you know, as always, I'll be leaving links, you know, to pick one up for yourself down in the description box. So all in all, I highly recommend this camera. Anyone in the market for something like this is a solid buy. You know, $99.99 is a great deal, especially just in time for the holidays. You know, I would put it on a watch list or a wish list or something like that on Amazon. A sale might pop up again, you know, where it drops down to 80 or even 75 bucks, and then at that price range, it's unbeatable. There's no other camera in that price range with all these features that can do what it does. So yeah, highly recommend it. All right, guys. So that wraps up my unboxing and review of the Yi Lite Action Camera. Let me know what you guys think of this action cam down in the comments section below. And if you have any questions or anything like that, I will get back to you as soon as possible. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you didn't like this video, go ahead and hit that dislike button as well. Either way, it's cool. And if you haven't done so already, consider hitting that subscribe button along with that small bell icon. This way you never miss any of my weekly uploads. With all that being said, I'm Jeff at ElJefereviews, wishing you all a great week, and I will see you in the next video.